look at things here we've got ready here. How about we go into Class 1S? We got Regions 1 and 2, Marty, here ready and lined up for everybody here. So let's take a look at that here in Class 1S Region 1, 2. And I actually bring up, before we actually kind of get into that there, let me go ahead and call that up here. Let me bring us back on the screen here for a moment here, because Michael Parsons has got a comment here, and he's very interested in that. And so let me bring this up here, Marty, here with the comments here that Michael Parsons says here. Williston versus Pahokee. Whoa, Red Devils versus Blue Devils. that would be very interesting.
Well, last year, of course, Pahokee and Hawthorne played a classic. It was 21-20. Hawthorne was able to hold on. And you're right, the Blue Devils really played Hawthorne tough. And yeah, Williston, that would be another battle, I think, if Pahokee can make it up here. Not as talented as they were last year. Pahokee lost a lot of talent from the team last year. But again, they're always dangerous. And unfortunately, well, for them, fortunately for the teams in the area we live in, they'd rather Pahokee make the trip up here than having to go down there. So, as I said, Chiefland, that's what they have the matchup right now. But yeah, that would be fun to see Pahokee and Williston play. And I don't want to look ahead to Williston Hawthorne completely, because I know that would be a battle. But yeah, Pahokee against either Williston or Hawthorne would be one to watch as well.
No, absolutely. And of course, with that, looking at that, let's get into where we got Class 1S Region 2 here, Regions 1 and 2 here, which is at some of these smaller schools along that are not in the bigger cities here. So let's talk about this here, Marty. Looking at Region 1, we remember at 1S, and then we'll also same apply with 1M when we go to 1M after this. Is that only 4 teams per region. So the 2 district champs, 2 at-large teams going into the playoffs here. And right now, as it stands, looking at Region 1 here, North Florida Christian sitting there, that 1 seed. And Monroe Day 2, who actually, by the way, has not won a game yet, is sitting there at the 2 seed because of the way they have played a tough schedule, by the way. So I will say that.
Yeah, they're going to need to win some games, I would think. And I think that's interesting. They haven't won a game yet, the 2 seed. That tells you how much the schedule strength matters in this. But you look at too at the bottom of this region, Trinity Catholic, who was the state runner-up a year ago in 1A, they're the 4 seed at 1-3, but they've already played Rains, Carrollwood Day, they've played Clearwater Central Catholic. Gainesville is down, but they're the team that's a 4 seed right now. And PK Young is the 3. PK Young, who, by the way, I think has about 15 players. Willie Jackson's got them at 2-2 with their losses to Hawthorne. Lost to Hawthorne last week, which isn't bad. So PK Young, a team that's ahead of Trinity Catholic right now, which is interesting. I don't know. We'll see if that continues. Their schedule is getting tougher as the year goes on, but nice to see PK Young in there right now at 2-2, and they would play Holy Trinity according to this. Halifax Academy of Daytona would play Trinity Catholic, it says here.
Yes, by the way, Halifax Academy undefeated.
Wow, well, there they are, the 1 seed. Yep.
So I mean, but they still have yet to play Holy Trinity in their district. So we'll watch out and see what happens there in that particular region, and especially watching. I think by the time, to be honest with you, by the time we get to week 11 to the final rankings, Trinity Catholic will be the 1 seed in that region. I just think that's going to be the case.
Well, I think Trinity Catholic could go 3-7 or 2-8 and win the state title with their schedule. They play a lot of teams up. I mean, yeah.
And they got a trip to Ohio coming up next month.
Jeez, man, John Brantley's playing everybody there.
I mean, yes, yes. Don't leave it up to John Brantley III to bring you a tough schedule at Trinity Catholic.
Absolutely.
So. Right. All right, moving into Class 1S Regions 3 and 4 here. We've got, some interesting, especially with Region 3. This is really not surprising, but there's a team that's in Region 3 that is not even close, and they're the last team in their region. That's John Carroll Catholic, who Trinity Catholic played in the state semifinals last year to get to Tallahassee to play for the 1S state championship.
They're not in here. Yeah, you're
no.
Right. And if you look at this, a lot of Christian schools, Lakeland and Zephyr Hills up top, Victory Christian. That's Lakeland Victory Christian, I'm thinking. And then
it is.
Yeah. And then at the bottom, Community School Naples, Evangelical Christian, also from Naples, First Baptist, the defending state champ from Naples, and Moore Haven, which is not from Naples, but nearby. All the rest of those teams in that region are from the Naples area. So
Naples, Fort Myers, yes.
That's right. So yeah, basically that pretty much covers Southwest Florida in that area, and then Cardinal Mooney is Sarasota as well. So yeah, interesting to see this. Lakeland Christian has been there before, had a couple of years, a little bit down years for them lately, but there they are back of the 1 seed, and then First Baptist, the defending state champs, as we said, won their first state title last year in 1S, beating Trinity Catholic. They are down there in the bottom of the 2 seed, and see if they can pass Community School to get to that 1.
No, absolutely. You're watching the playoff rankings breakdown show here on FortHSFootball.com and the FortHSFootball.com social media channels here and everything, Marty. I mean, just looking at everything, I mean, one